Death, death, death. I am afraid. As of yesterday, I am 27 years old. Many artists who have contributed so much to our current world have died at this age. Some people think Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads to obtain his unique musical talent, therefore cursing the rest of these wonderful artists. I am superstitious. I believe in everything. A death of an artist is like a factory evacuated and abandoned immediately. If an urban explorer would break into the lonely building's innards, they will see many cars in various stages of assembly, but none are ready to drive. If I died right now, there'd be a whole lot of novels in progress, spanning my entire career. I don't want that, and I try to do everything to avoid that from happening. Do not worry about me. I am not at the same level of any of these dead artists, so I hope I'm safe from this 27 Club curse. I do not long for death. It is a natural thing we all must face several times in our lives, and it is always the last thing everyone will witness. It is what it is, and I want it to keep its distance from me. I bring up these thoughts on death because death itself is a tool in every writer's toolbox. I've wanted to start blogging on here for several days now, but didn't know what to write about. I opened my toolbox and saw this thing I barely use anymore. I dusted it off and started sculpting this wall of text for you all to enjoy. It is a useful tool, it is reliable, and it saves time. I don't like to use it. I don't have to think too hard to use it. It takes little to no effort. When many people start writing, it seems like all that happens to their characters is death. If I read someone's first draft and I like their character, I don't want the character to die. When they die, I dislike the story. If I don't like the character and the character dies, I will not feel anything. Therefore, I dislike the story. This is not always the case. This is just what happens when you don't know how to handle one of the most important tools in the writer's toolbox, timing. Do not be ashamed if you cannot handle this device yet, for the mastery of timing takes, for lack of a better word, time. I'm fairly certain I have not mastered this tool yet, but I have an understanding of it. If you are a writer or want to be, do yourself a favor. Try to create something with no death in it. If one of your characters is driving their car off of a cliff, make the car grow wings. Do something to keep these people alive. If your characters go on strike, proclaiming they can't do anything but die, then give in to their union's demands. Do not stop writing. Let them die, but explore the idea of death with them. Try to see death in a unique way and don't end anything with it. Can you imagine what the world of music would be like if Jimi Hendrix were to live past the age of 27? I sincerely cannot, and it bothers me because I know whatever we've missed out on was wonderful and will forever be undiscovered. Whoever created Jimi Hendrix and controlled Jimi Hendrix was lazy that day and used death so they didn't have to work too hard. Don't do that to us. We want to see what else your characters can do. Let your characters live forever.